Hey everyone, it's Mandy. It is Monday. Go figure. And I've decided today is going to be the day that I am going to conquer the, what does she call it? Stationery Supplies, is what she calls this. Now, I went back to her master class book, the illustrated guide, because it talks more in depth about what all is involved here. It's basically your office supplies, but she does break it up into subcategories, 3 subcategories. So, for this, it is equipment is one of those, and that includes pens, scissors, staplers, rulers, things like that that don't really diminish because they're used for things, but like they're a tool. Basically, tools in a way. Paper-related items or paper-related supplies is the second category, and that is notebooks, memo pads, post-its, files, so things that hold paper is also included in this, and things that hold paper. Files and folders, things like that. Okay, and then the last one is stationery supplies. So those are basically letter writing supplies. So that would be your letter papers, envelopes, stamps, address labels, postcards, things like that. So I'm going to go through the house because this is the only thing I've been putting off this because I know I have to walk through the house 50 gajillion times just to find everything. Because my problem is I set pins everywhere. I set pins everywhere. People will borrow pins from me and set them places and things like that. So I've got to go look through the house and find all the pins. Some of the stationery supplies will be in the secretary's desk, so I know I'm going to go there. And then just looking around for things, stray things that are here, there, and everywhere. So, y'all get a little tour of my house. Don't judge. It's a mess. So, it's always messy on Mondays, the messiest days, because we get really relaxed on the weekend and we don't do any cleaning. So, there you go. So we're going to be doing this. I'm going to be tackling this. I'm going to get on my little camera. We're going to go through the house and find some stationery supplies. So here we go. Okay, so if y'all watched my previous video, you saw that I went through papers. And when I went through papers, I had a bunch of office supplies, which I've kept over here underneath this Valentine stuff. So I got to move my Valentine stuff. So I've already gathered some of my supplies already when I went through that category, so I just kind of kept them in the same place so that way I could easily find them when I needed to. So I'm going to get those first, and then I'm going to go through my desk, because obviously a lot of my desk is going to have some of my supplies, or the majority of my supplies will be in my desk. So, and I'm going to set everything on my bed, just like I have in the past, and sort through them like that, because that seems to work what's best for everything, so that's what we're going to do. I don't really use this for office supplies, but I guess it's in here with my office supplies, so I'm going to do that. I'm keeping my papers the way that they are because I do have some stuff already stored. Oh wow, that should have been in that other thing. I already know I don't want this because it doesn't spark joy. It's Berry Mint Moisturizing Foot Cream, and I hate the smell of this stuff, so it's going. I meant to do that during my previous category, right? That's when I should have done that, so, oh well. Doesn't matter. I got rid of it either way, so it's all good. Alright, notepad. Alright, this is my bill ledger, so that's kind of valuables instead, which I haven't gone through that category yet. Speaking of which, more stuff. Why is this over here? I hate the smell of that. I like that, but I just don't use it, so I'm going to get rid of both of those too. I've used them a couple of times, so I can't like resell them or anything. Alright, so that looks to be, because this is craft stuff here. I mean, I guess I could count this because I don't really use it, just for crafts. Oh, there's another pen. See what I mean by I'm going to have pens everywhere. There's a hair clip, too. Go figure. I'll decide on that in a minute. Alright, okay, so I think that's all the actual office supplies here. Okay, you would think that I would grab the crayons and add it to this thing, but I'm not, because crayons are more Xander's stuff, so I'm putting that under his stuff to go through, so I'm not including that, in case you were wondering why I didn't grab that. That's why. See, this I'm going to include as hobbies, honestly, because it's for organizing. And those are my hair cutting scissors, so I'm not including those either in this for those reasons. I mean, this is what I mean by it's an issue. Yep, we've got some labels here. Some tape. Postcards, highlighters, Sharpies, markers, pens. So yeah, we found some things in here. Was it good that I came in here? Papers, scissors, pens. And the reason why I have so many kind of shipping stuff in here is because it is actually my eBay area, so it kind of overflows into both sections. So it's kind of, this is where it gets a little blurry in a way. But things that are just absolutely just gonna be things that I can use for just sending individual letters, I'll include in that. Anything that gets into shipping of boxes and things, I'll include in the eBay stuff. So that's my thought process in that. Okay, so now I'm in my living room, and again, going to go through the same process, trying to find pens. I know me, I'm bound to have a pen or two in my purse. See, told you. Heck, I even have a Sharpie in there. secretary's desk. I'm trying to be a little quiet because Xander's right there. That's where his room is. So I'm going to go in here. This is going to be where a lot of things are going to be as well. So let's just take a look. To get out of the way of where Xander was at. Okay, so I'm not going to my kids' rooms to go through anything because they will be going through their rooms as part of this process. They don't get a choice in actuality because my daughter Kirsten, she's going to be moving out. She's going to be going to basic training. When she does that, she's going to be going through her stuff, and Roscoe's going to be moving to her room, so he'll be going through his stuff. Xander is going to be moving to Roscoe's room, so he'll be going through his stuff, or will be going through his stuff. And I guess during that time I will have Kylan go through his stuff as well. So if there's anything else left over in that process, then I'll add it to whatever I need out of this stuff, if I need anything out of this stuff. So there we go. Alright, so now that I've gathered all the supplies, I'm going to divide them according to the 3 groups that I talked about.